the middle gears up for its swan song.
Walking through a hail of gunfire like Wonder Woman?
Please don't dress like Wonder Woman.
Holding in my poop all day.
We get the scoop from the stars about tonight's milestone episode and why the show plans on going out with a bang. Then,
what we do here is so different, and I really want people to kind of have that experience of going shopping with their family and strolling through the market.
the Pike Place Market goes online to help you go offline. Why X marks the spot on their holiday treasure map. Plus, coffee with sea salt, pastry with squid ink.
Why I come here is the variety of different pastry that they have as far as savory, and then it's the service too.
We explore the garden of strange delights at a cafe known as Taiwan Starbucks. Seattle Refined starts now. Hey everybody, welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson at QED Coffee today. Great news for fans of The Middle. The beloved sitcom celebrates a milestone tonight, and it turns out the show is going to get a few more chances to say goodbye to some loyal fans.
I think this is crock-potted. I think she threw it in a crock pot, went off and did some dumb charity thing, came back, and this is what I got. She's playing with me.
The Middle will air its 200th episode tonight. The show, now in its 9th and final season, explores the hilarious hijinks of the Heck family. Refined managing editor Britt Thorson got a chance to sit down with the stars Patricia Heaton and Atticus Shaffer to talk about tonight's big celebration.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So congratulations, man, 200 shows. It's a huge accomplishment. Tell me, how does it feel?
Exhausting. But great,
Yes,
you know.
it's satisfying.
It's very satisfying. Both Atticus and I were talking about how important it is for us to have a routine that we operate much better within the confines of a schedule.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, I don't know about you, but I would be a total couch potato, and I have a feeling you would be too if you didn't have a job to go to.
I wouldn't necessarily be a couch potato. I'd be like a home potato. It's like, oh, that can be done here,
Right,
or oh, I should
right.
go and do this.
No, I
Or-
would definitely be, because there's so much, other good television on too to binge watch that
Oh, yeah.
when I'm not working, I tend to do that. So it's a good thing I
Mine
have
is
a job.
Stranger Things. That's how I spent these last couple weeks.
Oh,
so.
okay, okay, great.
I got you. Plan of Nowhere translated into French.
Wow.
Okay, so no spoilers, but any special surprises planned for tonight's episode?
It's the celebration of Orson being voted the 200th most livable city in Indiana.
Yes.
Quite the accomplishment.
I'm breaking up with you. We're in a rut. Your ears don't do it for me anymore. It's dead. It's over. It's done.
And Brick is trying to win Cindy back.
Yes.
By-
Brick needs to perform 3 acts of bravery to win Cindy's heart back, and he does so in a very Brick-esque way. First one, foiling a bank robbery.
5 for bravery. 1 for how the hell are you going to make that happen?
Walking through a hail of gunfire like Wonder Woman.
Please don't dress like Wonder Woman.
Holding in my poop all day.
Solid 3.
Okay, Patricia, you gotta tell us the secret. Everybody Loves Raymond ran for 210 episodes. You've gotta have some sort of secret mojo on all these long-running shows.
Yeah, let me just put it out there. I will be available on March 29th for my next series. If anyone's interested in going 200 episodes, I'm here. I don't know what it is.
So availability
What would you
is
say
the
it
secret
is?
sauce?
It's your winning smile.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
My Emmys? What about my Emmys?
Oh well, yeah. It's of course the 3 Emmys, but that came from your
That's
winning
true.
smile
That's right.
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So, how was it? So the show is calling it quits after this season, but I did read that fans are getting 2 bonus episodes to wrap things up. Is that true?
Yeah, they've added 2
Yes, it
extra
is.
episodes, and the finale will be an hour special. So I think we're going to give the fans really wonderful closure, and they deserve it because they've been so loyal, and we're so grateful.
And they've been living it with us.
Yeah.
They really have. So
Yeah.
to have the proper goodbye, I think, is important.
There's no better legacy than knowing you've lived every moment getting the most out of the time with the people you love.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. The Middle has been great television for so long, and we will definitely miss it.
The Middle airs tonight at 8 right here on Como. And later this week, set your calendar for some more primetime holiday fun here on Como.
'Twas the night before Christmas.
This Thursday night at 8, it's Shrek the Halls. The 2007 animated special has become a holiday classic as the ogre's plans for a cozy family Christmas go awry when some unexpected guests crash the party. Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy reprise their roles as Shrek and his sidekick Donkey.
That was fun!
Then at 8:30, Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Trixie, and Rex take over in the holiday special, The Toy Story That Time Forgot. I don't know about you, but I know what I'm doing Thursday night. You can't forget about our furry friends this holiday season. SeattleRefined.com contributor Rebecca Mongrain searched out the best gifts for your pets this year. From a DJ cat scratching pad to a big chewy gummy bear to a fish hotel aquarium, there are some crazy but awesome ideas for your pet. To check out the list, head to our website. In this day and age when more and more people are doing their shopping online, there is something to be said for the personal connection and great discoveries you can make shopping local. And one of my favorite spots to buy and browse has to be Pike Place Market. The market not only has unique local handmade gifts, it's also ready to help you map your trip to the perfect present.
What we do here is so different, and I really want people to kind of have that experience of going shopping with their family and strolling through the market.
Who needs elves when you have Pike Place Market's brand new interactive gift guide offering a new take on the holiday wish list?
It's an online, offline gift guide, so we're asking people to go online to our website and to check out our gift guide, which allows you to create your own shopping list and a personalized map to find gifts here at the market.
The 110-year-old market has no shortage of things to add to that list. The guide includes more than 70 items to choose from in 7 different categories.
So we have farmers, we have stocking stuffers, we have deck your shelves. So we have a lot of different items from different categories of merchants in the market.
If it's a fun stocking stuffer you're looking for, we hear this little guy from Guardians of the Galaxy is the hottest selling item at Golden Age Collectibles. Also a great stocking stuffer, Market Charms.
So this is our last holiday season to get a charm. $180 donation is what it takes. And this holiday season, your donation supports the social services and the low-income housing that we have here in Pike Place Market.
The charms line the fences of the new market front with everything from family names to marriage proposals and even haikus. If farm fresh and delicious is what you crave.
One of my favorites is the Beekeeper's special honey jar from Sunny Honey, which is just over here to my right. And then behind me, Market Spice has a gift bag that has several different teas inside of it.
And when the weather outside gets frightful, bundle up in style with 8th Generation's Wool Journey blanket featuring Louis Gong's eye-catching Guardians design. There's no question shopping will happen this gift-giving season, and for Pike Place Market, bringing back that personal connection is what the holiday spirit is all about.
I think in this day and age, we're getting further apart from each other. I think even though we're connected on social media, we're on our phones all the time talking to each other, we're not talking to each other face to face. And I think having that authentic historical experience here at the market just allows people to make that connection and to have those conversations and to really see the humanity in each other.
To learn more about the market's offline gift guide experience, check out our website. Coming up on Seattle Refined, the best bread pudding I've ever tasted. But first, can I get some squid ink with that Danish? Your morning routine will never be the same after you visit this new chain of unique cafes.
Have you been done?
Welcome back to Refined. I'm Garrett Swanson. You know, we are always looking for unusual things to eat here on the show. And when we heard about a local bakery where 2 of the favorite ingredients, get this, are sea salt and squid ink, we knew we had to check it out. 85 degrees Celsius has been called the Starbucks of Taiwan, and there's a good reason. It has everyone freaking out. At first glance, this busy bakery looks pretty status quo. The space is stocked with fresh pastries, breads, and cakes.
Fresh bread.
But inside these beautiful baked goods are some seriously surprising ingredients, like this squid-inspired black bread.
We love squid ink here. It's a huge influence over in Asia. This one, it's called a calamari stick, and even though it's not a stick, it's a ball, so that does confuse some people, but they're one of our more popular products.
Squid ink is just the start.
This is another popular item here. It's our chocolate bun. There's actually chocolate inside, melted. This is coffee milk butter, so it's got like a coffee paste on the inside. The most popular bread has got to be our marble taro. That's our #1 seller. People love the taro. It's actual taro root, yes. It tastes kind of like a sweet potato, kind of same consistency, but it's got like a sweeter flavor.
Taro root is a common flavor here at 85 degrees Celsius. It all goes back to this company's, well, their roots. It started in Taiwan in 2004. Now there are more than 1,000 locations across the globe.
We got influences from all over, but we keep a good Taiwanese menu, a pretty big menu of all the Taiwanese breads, and we just take that influence into all of our culture and all of our products.
Products including their popular drinks.
All the bakery quality is really fresh and it really tastes good. And also drink is also really good. I'm drinking sea salt black tea.
You heard that right. Sea salt is the star of many of the beverages here.
This is one of our more popular ones. It's a sea salt jasmine. So it's a sweet jasmine tea topped with sea salt cream and a little green tea powder. I believe this one's a sea salt caramel. And again, sweet coffee topped with sea salt cream on top. And this one is my personal favorite here. This is our sea salt coffee smoothie. So it's an ice cream base mixed with espresso shots. And again, topped with that sweet heavy cream. And we put a little bit of cocoa powder on top. So you're just gonna shake it up like this. Take your straw right into the drink.
Doing things differently is what this place does best. It's set up like your high school cafeteria. Grab a tray and get your baked goods. Then the items are individually wrapped and boxed up. That attention to detail is what keeps customers coming back.
Why I come here is the variety of different pastry that they have as far as savory, and then yeah, it's the service too.
People are very happy when they come in here. Hopefully happier when they do leave.
To learn more about 85 Celsius, log on to our website. Coming up, she's 102 and still going strong. Plus the best bread pudding we have ever tasted. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Refined. You know, 'tis the season to indulge, and if you're taking a vacation from counting calories, we know the perfect place for you. Our refined bestie, Heather Earnhardt, has a few surprises up her sleeves up at the Wandering Goose Cafe on Capitol Hill, starting with the most indulgent bread pudding we have ever tasted. So Heather, what are we making today?
We're going to make a chocolate toffee bread pudding.
Gosh, that's a lot of bread. And you need a little makeup here. You look a little shiny.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks. Oh, thanks, Daniel.
Perfect. Thank you, Daniel. What about me, Daniel? Real quick. Yay, amigo, easy. All right, let's get cooking here. All right, what can I help you with?
Okay, we're gonna cut some bread. We have some banh mi, which I buy from Tony's Bakery here in Seattle. And you'll need about, 7 baguettes for this. Now this is gonna toast in the oven just at 325 for just 5 minutes to get it a little crispy.
Cool, let's put it in. So we got the bread toasting, now what?
Bread's toasting for 5 minutes. We're gonna whip up our custard. We have 9 egg yolks. You wanna add those to the bowl?
So this is gonna go in?
Yep.
Okay.
You can dump them all in there. And then we have 4 eggs to put in, a cup and a half of sugar. And I'm gonna let you whisk that while we're gonna add a cup of heavy cream, and then we're gonna add 6 cups of half and half. We're gonna add a few tablespoons of vanilla extract. If you have bourbon on hand, you can add bourbon as well. And that's it, pretty simple. It's just, we're gonna toss our bread in there and add some chocolate and toffee bits and bake it up.
Bits, I like that. Cool, let's get the bread out. And this bread will soak up all that egg?
It's going to, yep. All right, time to get my hands gooey, I
Do
guess.
it, better you than me.
Custardy. My hands are clean, and baker's hands are always
And you know what's
clean.
nice about this? I mean, it sounds cliche, like hands-on experience, but you really become one with this food. Isn't it kind of really intimate?
I like how it feels. It relaxes me. I think, cooking and baking is pretty tactile, and you want to be able to feel what you're making and
feel it and taste
Feel it, taste it, listen, smell it. Fill the pan halfway with the half of the bread mixture.
That really did soak up a lot, didn't it?
It did. It's a long bake, so you're baking it for 45 minutes with foil on top, and then you're baking it 45 minutes without foil, so it really absorbs all this custard. Okay, so we have bittersweet chocolate chips.
And that's these babies right here.
About 2 cups.
Let me try one.
Those are the best. This is really, it's Callebaut chocolate. It's really good chocolate.
Yeah, definitely not semi-sweet, definitely not milk.
Don't use semi-sweet, don't use milk. Use something that's not as sweet.
And
Your chocolate layer, and now the toffee bits.
Oh, I gotta try the toffee too, I'm sorry.
These are great. These are, 4 toffee bits. It's like what's inside a Heath bar without the chocolate.
Oh, it tastes like a pig.
Basically, we're making a Heath bar bread pudding.
Ooh, that sounds good. Once we put the chips in and the toffee, I thought it was over.
We still have to put the top on.
And then what about the extra egg yolk?
I'm gonna pour it in on top. This is one of our most popular desserts here.
So is this ready to go in?
Not quite yet. We're gonna add some warm water to the outside.
Now, why warm water, not cold water? Does it matter?
It probably doesn't. I don't know. I've always been using warm, and you want the custard to bake really slowly. Or bread pudding.
And if you don't use the water, what happens?
You don't have to. You can, if you don't have a pan this big, you can just bake it like this with foil on top. You don't have to do this step. When we do it here, it just gives it a little extra richness. We're gonna cover it with foil for the first 45 minutes at 325, and then after 45 minutes is up, we're gonna take the foil off, rotate it, and bake it another 45.
And I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
Look at that baby. Oh, that looks nice.
So it's baked up golden brown. The custard's it's pretty delicate.
That looks good enough to eat. Can we do it right now?
Let's do it.
Cut into that baby. So just 45 minutes in the oven, right?
45 with foil on and 45 with foil off. And now the caramel sauce.
That stuff looks great. Oh.
And then we can't forget a little whipped cream. Who's first? You first. You're the guest.
You can go ahead and
Let's
go
go
first.
at the same time.
First. Oh man, this looks so good.
This can be, make sure it's served warm.
That's the best bread pudding I've ever had. I'm not kidding you.
It's really good.
Oh.
That's good.
Very nice. Heather's Cookbook, Big Food, Big Love, is on store shelves now. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Refined. A lot of us are looking forward to retirement and spending our golden years relaxing in the sun. But not everyone dreams of the day they no longer head into the office. Reporter Dan Brascone discovered a centenarian that inspires everyone she meets.
She may move a little slower and need some help walking. But what 102-year-old still shows up to work?
Represents the original
5 hours a day,
83.
5 days a week.
This machine doesn't like me.
Meet Lila, born October 25th, 1915.
I'm not the computer age person.
Lila works in a back office. Her job is to take these used books and catalog them into the computer.
Burbank, California.
But Lila doesn't just work at any bookstore. No, she works at Weller Bookworks, formerly known as the one and only Sam Weller Bookstore that's been around in Salt Lake City for 88 years.
I was married to the great Sam Weller.
Lila has nearly 70 years of experience in the book business.
It's been my life.
Making her one very qualified employee.
It feels like home.
That's why she would much rather be spending her days here than at home.
I'd probably be sitting looking at television, and I get bored with that.
Weller Books opened in 1929 in downtown Salt Lake as Zion Bookstore by Sam's father, who was a German immigrant. Sam took over the business as a teenager. In the 40s, Lila worked over at the Deseret News. She was introduced to Sam, and the two wed in 1953. In 2009, Sam passed away.
And one day I said, I'm bored. I want something to do.
So she went to her son, Tony, who now runs the family business.
What do you want to do?
Lila said she didn't want to work with customers or computers.
Said, there's nothing left, Mom. Either you work with computers or you work with the public.
Lila chose the computer job.
It's irritable. Every little while I get into trouble.
There is nothing like the atmosphere of an actual bookstore.
It's a warm, intimate place where you can find all sorts of treasures.
That's why she has no plans of quitting her day job anytime soon.
As long as I can make it.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Gart Swanson. Thanks for joining us here on Seattle Refined. We'll see you next time.